Hi, and welcome to your strength circuit. This one is all about using as heavy weights as you possibly can in order to get the most amount out of this workout. This is a low impact workout. There's no jumping in this one. So I really want you to dive into that lifting and form and really focus on each movement. I have a pair of 10-pound weights and a pair of 15-pound weights. I don't know if I'm gonna use the 15s yet, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for a couple of the moves for sure. I just wanna really focus in on my form first and then how much weight I can add. This is a great workout to repeat as well. Maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, and then you can see if you can add weight and how much stronger you are getting. All right, let's dive in. I've got 7 moves for you here. We're gonna do each move for 40 seconds, and then we're going to repeat 3 times, so 3 sets. Okay, let's dive in. So we're gonna start with some lateral lunges with a row. I'm gonna start with my 10 pounds, and for the second round, I think I'm gonna move up to my 15s, but this is almost like my little warm-up round. All right, so I'm gonna sit here for 40 seconds. Let's get going. Grab your weights. A lateral lunge is we're just gonna step out to the side. Toes are gonna face forward, okay? We're gonna bend deeply into that one side, and when we're down here, we're gonna row, squeezing our shoulder blades together, down, and kick off that leg, and then we go to that other side, row, kick off that leg, and come back. So it's all about that power coming off of that leg that's deeply bent. I will walk you through a little bit more of those cues as we're in the work. Let's get going. Here we go. Timer's on for 40 seconds. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So find yourself in the middle of your mat. Nice big step. Row and power, okay? So we're bending deeply in that one leg and power. Take your time. We don't have to speed through this, especially if you are using heavier weights, okay? Good. Squeezing your shoulder blades in the back. We are getting a little back workout here as well. Good. And just breathing all the way through. See if you can get a little bit deeper in each side, okay? Good, last one. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, second move. We're gonna rock our weights. We're gonna come into a squat, a press, holding the weights up high, and we're gonna go into 2 reverse lunges. Whew, that's tough. If it's too much to hold the weights up at the top, you can bring them down to rocked, okay? Here we go. Gotta remind myself that we need time in between these exercises. Okay, you get more time than me because I gotta show you what to do. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, rack your weights. Nice squat position. Squat, press, and then into a nice reverse lunge. Good. Coming back, squat, press. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Take your time in these lunges. Shoulders down away from your ears. Good. That's it. Want to close your rib cage as much as possible when those weights are overhead, so we don't want to open it up. We're going to bring our ribs down towards our hip bones. Good. It's getting me all breathy. Let's go. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going to come down to the mat. We don't need our weights for this one. We're gonna go into 2 push-ups and then 2 shoulder taps. So a couple ways you can do this, okay? First of all, you can go from your toes, okay? 2 push-ups, hold here, tap, tap, and back to those push-ups. Alternatively, you can come down to the knees, okay? 2 push-ups, and then you can give me either 2 taps from here, or ideally come up to high plank, because we really do want to focus on working that core, and the more we challenge it, the more that happens. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, 2 push-ups, and then shoulder tap on each side. Let's go. Don't rush. Good. The wider your feet are, the less Your hips are gonna go side to side during those shoulder taps, and that's what we want. Good. Take your time. The push-ups do not have to be quick. You do as many as you can from your toes if that's where you're starting. Good. Tap and tap. Keep going. Oof, those are getting tough. 3, 2, 1. That's exactly how tough we wanted it to be there. Okay, we are going into a bird dog. Grab one weight. Okay, definitely a lighter weight for this one because we're doing triceps. You can even grab some 5s if you feel like you need that, or you can just do it body weight as well, okay? So, I had this bright idea to work out with my hair down, and I have deep regrets. Okay, so one hand is on the dumbbell. The opposite leg is going to come out, okay? So what's gonna happen is your toes gonna touch the floor, and then you're gonna bring it up, okay? And then what's gonna also happen is when your foot is up, you're going to do that little tricep push, okay? So you're squeezing your opposite glute and giving your tricep a squeeze. If it is too much, just too much going on, I just want you to bird dog, okay? Choose what works for you. Start somewhere comfortable, a little bit challenging, and you can always work your way up. That's the beauty of this. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Elbow high, leg out. Let's go. So it's a tricep kickback with a bird dog in the leg. Yes. Good. Again, I'm closing my core, and I'm only lifting my leg as high as my hip will allow it to. I also want you to focus on not tucking our chin in. That happens a lot on this exercise. You might be doing it now. Good. Again, see, my hips are coming out. I'm tucking in, focusing on form, and just taking a couple seconds to fix that up. Good. Stay with me. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're just going to switch sides. Take a couple seconds. Okay. Whew, this one's harder than I thought. Okay, it's always that way, right? So, opposite hand now is on the weight. We're gonna kick out that other leg. Your toes can be tucked, or they can just be like this. It's totally up to you and your comfort level. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So elbow high. That's your starting point. And then we kick it back. I'm gonna tuck my hips under, tucking my pelvis with each movement, because it automatically wants to come up. I need to tuck it under, okay? It really is almost just as hard as the movement itself, because your body wants to make it easier for you. And we are fighting that urge, and that is tough. Good. It does not have to be fast. In fact, I encourage you to go slow. Last one. Good. And there doesn't have to be a million reps in there. We can just do a couple, okay? All right, last movement. We're actually gonna come to a half kneeling position. I'm gonna take my heavier weight for this one. I'm feeling warm, I'm feeling comfortable. So pick your favorite leg to come forward. Other leg is half kneeling. We're gonna take this weight and we're going to chop. So it goes from hip up to shoulder height. And the whole point of this is core, and we wanna make sure that we are doing like an anti-rotation. So I'm not fully rotating. It's the weight and my arms. There's a small rotation, but it's like power and stop. Control, power, stop. Okay? I hope that made sense. It makes sense in my own mind when I say it. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So bring that weight to hip level, and then we chop up. Good. I want big power breaths as you're fighting to get that weight right to shoulder level. Good. Whew, excellent. Whoa, there goes my balance. Here we go. Core has to be on. I let mine slip for just a second. Almost went down. Good. That's it. Hold steady in that front heel. The whole foot is down. Good. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Good. All we need to do is switch sides. Switch legs. There we go. Get the dog hair off. It never leaves. All right. Hip to shoulder. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. This is the last movement in the set. Okay, it's 7 individual movements, but there's 2 of them, right? The bird dogs and these chops that we need to work unilaterally. And I did not want to just do half and half. I wanted to get full time spent on each side because it's important to train our sides individually. Good. We all have one side of our body, a more dominant side, my right side, that's stronger, has more ability, mobility. Good, and coordination. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, come on up, grab some water if you need it, towel off. Oh, I didn't even bring my elastic. Okay, we're going for it. So we have 2 more sets just like that. It's gonna be a little bit faster now, right? We've done the demos, we know what to do. So it's gonna be a true 40 seconds of work, 20-ish seconds rest. Whew, okay. My dog is out for a walk with the dog walker, and I'm trying to get this filmed before they come home. Wish us luck. Okay, let's jump in for that reason. I'm gonna move up to my 15s for these laterals and these rows, okay? So it's a lateral lunge and a row. I'm keeping my 10s close by though. Form first, weight second, okay? Let's go. Lateral lunge, row at the bottom, alternating sides. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, grabbing my weight, definitely heavier. Into that lateral lunge first. Land it, feel secure. There it is. And then we row. If it is enough for you just to come to that lateral lunge and the row is not working for you, that's fine. If you want to challenge yourself, you can always go into that one, right? 1 dumbbell row. If 2 is too many, but you still want that challenge of the row, but it's hard to do with 2. There's so many ways we can modify these movements. That's why I mark all of my workouts. Last one. Good. I mark all of my workouts as all levels because I want to provide you with all the options. I don't want you to be deterred by a workout that maybe is a little bit harder because you can still do it even if there are modifications. And the more you practice, the more you build those skills, and then the less modifications you might need, okay? I'm so breathy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna squat, press, reverse lunges. Whew, off to the races. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna keep my 10s just because I feel like with 15s I can do it. I know I can, but my form won't be great. Good. This has been a tough couple weeks for my family. Some curveballs have been thrown. Good. And although I've kept up with my workouts because it feels good for my mental health to work out and move my body, I've also been showing myself a lot of grace, okay? Last one. So sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to still do the workouts, but maybe pull back a little bit. Maybe our body is tired because our mind is tired. Maybe stress is playing a big role in how we are feeling mentally and physically. It always does. And when Times are a little bit tougher. I try to give myself a lot of space. And so the 10s for me today feel really challenging, and I'm gonna honor that and not force myself to do 15s because I know I can. So just a little reminder there. Okay, push-ups, shoulder taps, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew, 2 push-ups. I'm gonna keep going for my toes. Whew, as long as I can, and I'm taking my time. This is a great workout to practice these movements in slow motion almost, okay? Good. Okay, you see how I'm really focusing on trying to keep my hips steady? I'm really going slow. I'm gonna take it down to the knees. Try and get 2 more full push-ups. Here we go. Tap and tap. Good. Down to the knees again if you need. Amazing. We're gonna just finish here in 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. Where's sweat drops? It's happening. Whew, note to self, always have an elastic. Okay, we're fine. We're just gonna curl this hair and hope that we can bring a little sweat into play to keep it there. Okay, bird dog, tricep, kick back. Opposite leg, right, kicks out, elbow up, kick back as the leg lifts. Let's jump in, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, elbow up, and now we kick back and do a leg lift, tucking our tailbone under. There are some serious shakes happening in my body. This is a tough move. Try to keep space between your chin and your chest. Reset the pelvis before each lift and kick back, okay? It will serve you better than trying to rush through the entire thing. Good. Just breathe. Good. I bet the mic is picking up all kinds of breathiness here. 3, 2, 1. Whew, just switch sides. Okay, this is a tough workout. Low impact does not mean easy. Not ever. It has this weird connotation that that a low impact workout is ridiculously easy, but I am so breathy right now. It's a beautiful thing to be able to slow things down and focus on form. Other side, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So kick one leg back, bring that elbow up, and go. Whoop, I gotta reset my pelvis. There we go. Good. Little bend in our supporting arm as well, okay? Good. That's it. Good. Trying to focus our hip points to be facing the mat the whole time. Elbow is high. If you need to ditch that weight, you just keep the same movement, okay? But you do it without the weight as needed, okay? Good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. I'm going to my heavier weights for that chop. I'm gonna just start on whatever side feels good for you. Oh, this was tough. This was definitely tough. I wrote this morning and I was like, I'm gonna be kind. I don't know to who. It's not to me. I'm like, it's not gonna be too bad. No jumping, no high energy, just not in the mood for it this week. Oh, a whole other story. All right, let's jump in. Chops, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hip to shoulder. Good. So I believe by the time we are done this workout, this next set is our last one. This workout will be about 30 minutes long, 25 to 30 minutes. Killer workout. You do not need to spend hours working out, doing video after video, or spending time in the gym, running your heart out on the treadmill. That feels really good, and I get it. But you really don't. Short, efficient workouts, 3, 2, 1. If that's what you have time for, that's what you give yourself. That's why On this app, there are like 10-minute workouts. There are 15, 20, 30 is the max I want to offer right now, because I truly believe that not everybody has the amount of time we need to maybe attend in-person classes. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And although I do also teach in person at a local studio, which I absolutely adore, you know, it's not for everybody. And sometimes we all don't have the time to go and spend an hour in a class plus the travel time. So being able to have options like this is awesome. If you are able to do a few in-person classes a week, and then the rest of the time you're on this app, that's great. If you're doing this app nonstop, thank you. So there's tons. You don't have to just choose one thing. You can do lots. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. Let's give our knees a little break. I know mine are a little shaky. I'm looking out for my dog walker. We're good. We're good. Okay. Last set, last 7 movements. We have about 7 minutes left in this workout. No surprises. There's no finishers at the end of this one. If you want a finisher though, just go to the snack workout sections. Pick something small, 5-10 minutes. Be a really good finisher. Okay, let's jump in. I'm very chatty today and I feel like I've taken up a lot of time. Lateral lunges, rows. 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about these rows. Let's talk about them. So we're down here and my arms are gliding against my side body. So I don't want my elbows sticking out, okay? I want them hugging in, close to the body. It's a narrow row. Good. Whew, that kickoff though, right? We're putting all of our weight into that one leg. Kick it off. If you don't have the same range of motion as me, it's totally fine. This has taken a long time. And sometimes it's not this good. Sometimes it's better. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch into my lighter weights. So you work up to it, okay? You can take 5 seconds to breathe. It's more for me. All right, here we go. Squat and press with that reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. My promise to keep these workouts to 30 minutes and under is being tested right now. I think we're gonna be okay. Good. Take it slow. Close that rib cage. Squat and press. Squeeze your buns at the top. Slow reverse lunges. Whew. What a workout. This one's full body. You're getting shoulders, biceps, triceps as they support, glutes, quads, hamstrings, core. Oh my goodness. Good. Let's just do one more. Timer went off. That's it. 3, 2, 1. But I wanted to get that last rep in. Okay. Whew. 2 push-ups, 2 shoulder taps. Trying to find my breath. Okay, I think we're ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna take them to my toes again. I'm fresh again. Good. I'm gonna open up my feet for those taps. There it is. You can keep your feet wide for these push-ups too. It just gives you a bigger base, makes it slightly easier. If you bring your feet in close together, it makes it harder, right? Good. Take your time. I'm gonna go down to knees. My body's feeling it. And I can tell that this will give me a better work than struggling. Good. There's a time and a place. 3, 2, and 1. There's a time and a place for that. And this week it's not for me. All right, grab your dumbbell. We are in our final 4 movements. Whew, all from the mat, okay? Let's go. Bird dogs, tricep kickbacks, extend that opposite leg. We go 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So elbow high, tuck in the pelvis. Let's go. Good. Just getting into that practice of tucking your pelvis after every rep will serve you so well here. Good. If you are really feeling it in the back, you can also just give yourself that hand back for support and not worry about the tricep and just go into leg lifts, okay? Good. We all start somewhere. We don't have to force it. That's how most people end up. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. That's how most people end up injuring themselves or overworking themselves, getting too tired, and completely getting out of the habit. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, right into it. So in order to build a good workout habit and actually enjoy what you're doing, you can't make it ridiculously hard all the time. I love a good challenge, but you got to be ready for it and you have to train for it. Good. Stay in it, tuck the pelvis. Bring it back, tuck the pelvis. Yes, excellent. Whew, this leg is having a hard time. Let's go. Whew, she's fighting. Good, almost there. Good, last one. 3, 2, 1. I was gonna try and sneak in another one, but not enough time. Grabbing my heavier weight. That is a lot of sweat. It is dripping. Okay, let's go. Last 2 movements. These are fun ones. It's the chops. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Gotta make sure this workout stays under 30 minutes. Sometimes I cut it close, like today. I don't think you'll mind. It's like 35. But I try to stay true to my promise. Good. Okay, let's talk about form again. Squeeze your bum. Good. You have that anti-rotation happening. You're gonna start to feel it obliques, right? And then you're holding your core and bracing it, like someone's gonna come and punch you. Good. That's it, that's it. Good. Try to have a nice strong back. 3, 2, 1. Yes, just switch sides. You can get breathy from this one too. It's not easy. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Last 40 seconds of work here. You have done an absolutely amazing job. You are so strong. And the hardest part, honestly, was pressing play. Setting yourself up for your workout and setting aside 30 minutes for yourself, in theory, sounds so easy. In reality, it's not always that way. Especially if you're, a busy woman or a mom. We have a lot on our plates. So, amazing job setting aside 30 minutes for yourself. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Wow. If your mat looks anything like mine, congrats. If it doesn't, congrats. It can go both ways. You did such an amazing job today. Be sure to cool down properly. There's a cool down video in the sections in the on demand, okay? Have an amazing day. See you next time.